Hello, welcome to Cafdil Lessons.
Hello, lovely learners. It is time for our English lesson. And as usual, I am your facilitator, Patricia Iraja Ampamensa. How have you been? I hope you have been reading a lot and trying your hands on lessons already taught. Well, we are going to look at the strand grammar usage and the present tense. But before that, let's look at our objective for this lesson. So, after this lesson, you are expected as learners to be able to use the present tense of verbs to describe what is done every day using I, you, we, and they. So after this lesson, you are, each and every one of you, expected to be able to use I, you, we, and they to describe what you do every day. So, in this picture, there is an activity going on. What do you see? That's right. There is someone on the bed. But she's not asleep. You can see her smiling. You can see her stretching the arm. And that tells you that she's not asleep, even though she is on the bed. So we can have a sentence using I to describe what she is doing. So our sentence reads, I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. So she is awake and the time is 5 o'clock. Therefore, our sentence describes what she does. And let's take it for the last time. I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. We have another picture here. A very nice photo. What is happening? Yes, someone is washing the hands. You can see the soap. The soap is lathering. You can see the lather here, isn't it? And you can see the hands of the person. What is this? It's a tap. And you can see the water flowing. So the water is running. We're going to have a sentence using I again to describe what is happening. I wash my hands under running water. I wash my hands under running water. So this is what we see here. The person is washing the hands under running water. You can see the water flowing, and that is running water. Example 3. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, we are going to use a sentence to describe what they are doing. You can see them here as well. Okay, so we're going to have a sentence to describe these two photos that we see, the pictures that we see. And this time around, we are going to use we. We are going to use we. So our sentence would read, we brush our teeth every morning and evening. We brush our teeth every morning and evening. Which one do you think is the morning? Is it this? Okay, so this one will be the evening. So we have used our sentence to describe what they do. Can we take it for the last time? We brush our teeth every morning and evening. Now we have another picture. What do you see in the picture? Yes, you see it. You see people. How are they dressed? Well dressed. Where do you think they are? Yes, they are in church. So we're going to use we to describe what they are doing in the picture. And what they are doing here are things that we do as well. So our sentence will read, we kneel to pray at church. We kneel to pray at church. And Catholics do that a lot. We usually kneel when we are praying. So you see them in their pews, kneeling to pray. So let's take the sentence again. We kneel to pray at church. There is another picture here. What do you see? Good. They are school children. What makes you think that they are school children? Yes, we can see them sitting on a desk. We can see them sitting on a desk. What do you see to show that they are school children? Good. In uniforms. They are in uniform. All wearing the same thing. Uniforms. Good. Now, what do you think they are doing? Good. They are learning. They are learning. So we're going to use they, what they are doing. Okay? So we're going to have our sentence, very simple one, and it reads, they learn hard at school. They learn hard at school. So you can see that they are all concentrating, paying attention to what is in the book. And that shows that they are learning very hard, just as you do at home. Good. Yes, we see a very big compound. Is it a compound in the house? No, this is a compound of a school, because you can see school children in their uniforms, and there are others standing at the back. So this is a school compound. Now we need to form a sentence using they to describe what we see in the picture. So we can have our sentence as they. What do you think they are doing? They are sweeping. So we can have our sentence as they sweep our school compound. They sweep our school compound. So you can see them with their brooms sweeping the dirt. And that is what they are doing. Therefore, our sentence reads, they sweep our school compound. For the last time, they sweep our school compound. Good. What do we see in this picture? We see, what is this? A football. What do you think they are doing? They are playing it. Good. So we're going to form a sentence to describe what we see in this picture. This time around, we are not going to use I. We are not going to use they. We are going to use you. And the you is for all of them. Okay? So our sentence reads, you play football with your friends. You play football with your friends. So the you can be this, 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 or can be that. So if it is this one, you are playing football with your friends. So let's look at our sentence again. You play football with your friends. And we can all see that in the picture. Our next picture, we have someone sitting here. The person has something in front of her. What is that? Yes, book. And there is something in her hand. What do you think she's doing? We are going to describe what we see in this picture. However, we are going to use I in describing what is being done in this picture. Therefore, we will read our sentence, which is a simple one. I, then you look at the activity that is being done. Write. Where is she writing? There is a here. We can have in a book. In a book. So you can writing in a book. Good. In this picture, there are some people in the dressing. And let's see if you can tell me where they are. Yes, they are in church. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yes, they are dancing. They are dancing. So we're going to have a sentence describing what they are doing. We'll have a sentence describing what they are doing. And because we know they are in church, we will form a sentence that will show exactly where they are and what they are doing. This time around, we are going to use you in forming the sentence. We are going to use you in forming the sentence. So our sentence reads, you all dance in church on Sundays. You all dance in church on Sundays. Is it true that you all dance in church on Sundays? Okay. Then we have our example 10. We are looking at this picture to form a sentence. Can you form the sentence for me? I'm sure you can. But let's look at what I have. We are still using you in forming the sentence. We are using you. So our sentence reads, you sing and clap your hands during worship. So as we see in the picture, they are clapping their hands. And they are singing as well. When you look at this one, she looks like someone who is singing. So we are describing what we see in this picture. Therefore, our sentence reads, you sing and clap your hands during worship. You sing and clap your hands during worship. So, our sentence has described what they are doing in this picture. Now, we have looked at describing what we do using I, you, we, and they. I have some questions for you to try your hands on. So kindly take your writing books, your pens or pencils, and write the homework. I'll give you 2 minutes to write what is on the screen. Don't forget to write homework so that you remember that it's something that you need to do. Okay. When you write the homework, underline it nicely, then you write the instruction. This is what is telling you what to do. So underline the verbs in the following sentences. Write them nicely in your books. And underline it nicely. All right. Now, you can write the sentences. So, sentence 1. They throw the rubbish away after sweeping. They throw the rubbish away after sweeping. I hope you've gotten that. Good. 2. We sweep the classroom with brooms. We sweep the classrooms with brooms. Okay. Now you can write the third one. I write in my exercise book with a pencil. I write in my exercise book with a pencil. I hope you've gotten that as well. 4. We put our books in the cupboard before we leave our classroom. We put our books in the cupboard before we leave our classrooms. I hope you've gotten that as well. Good. Let's move to question 5. They do their homework every evening. They do their homework every evening. Have you written that as well? Good. Then you have these ones as well. You open the windows for fresh air. You open the windows for fresh air. Can we take the next one? Good. You sit on chairs in your schools. You sit on chairs in your schools. The next one. They sell fruit in the market. They sell fruit in the market. Are you ready for the next one? I teach English language in primary 3. I teach English language in primary 3. And finally, we enjoy Cafdil lessons. We enjoy Cafdil lessons. So, my lovely learners, today we have looked at how to form sentences stating what we do using I, we, you, and they. I have given you some examples looking at the photos to describe what we do every day. That isn't enough. I expect you to use I, we, you, and they to describe things that are done every day. And you are expected to try your hands on the homework. Please do them yourselves. On that note, I'll see you again when it is time for English language lesson in primary 3. Bye-bye.